As we were first to report last week, city leaders will be delivering an incentive package to Fiat Chrysler tomorrow. But as the effort to keep Wrangler production continues, there is plenty of activity at the old Jeep site. Welcome to Action News at 6. I'm Christian Brown, in for Diane Larson.
And I'm Lee Conklin. The first spec building at the new Overland Industrial Park is almost finished. New industrial site, or park, is at the site of the old Jeep plant along I-75. 13 ABC's Lissa Guyton giving us an inside look at the first building at that location.
The new spec building will be finished in a couple of months and ready for a tenant by early summer. The 100,000 square foot building is part of a public-private partnership on this 110-acre site. It could be used for everything from warehousing to light manufacturing or assembly. And while he won't talk specifics, the head of the Toledo-Lucas County Port Authority says there's interest in the building.
We do have a couple of companies that have looked at the building and are considering it.
This is just the first of a number of similar buildings that will likely go up on the old Jeep site. Toth says multiple buildings will generate hundreds, even thousands of jobs.
We can put 1 million square feet of these types of buildings on this site over the next 3 to 5 years.
The new building addresses an old problem for the city.
Our community had long been criticized for a lack of developing our assets and not having either shovel-ready inventory for somebody to build something on, or existing buildings for somebody to walk through and see if they wanted to lease them. Now we have both.
I think now more than ever, the last 60 days we've seen much more demand than there is supply for industrial space, and that's good. That's good for the economy, that's good for jobs, but shame on us if we're not putting ourselves in the right position to be able to attract those, and I think this goes a long way in doing that.
If the Toledo Assembly Complex keeps Wrangler production, many point out the old Jeep site may help potential suppliers cut costs.
The transportation costs are really enormous when you think about the supplies coming up and down that highway all day long like that. And we've had issues where suppliers have shut us down. During ice storms and traffic issues, we've had to shut down because the supplier couldn't get a part to us. And so it would make all kinds of sense if you're building that kind of volume to suggest to your suppliers that they locate around the facility.
Cleanup work at the industrial park will continue through this summer. In the meantime, city leaders have said a final decision about Wrangler production could come as early as this month. With or without Wrangler, Toth says this site is ready for business. Lissa Guyton, 13 ABC Action News.